I need my stick. I think better when I have my bat. I need my bat.
No, you don't get to be Tom Cruise.
So we're having a little discussion, and we had to capture this because Danny is at a crossroads. It's really hard.
Every moment of my life is a crossroads.
In case you didn't know, there's Danny.
This summer, as you know, you should know, we're driving our other RV, our Class C, to Alaska. We're basically going on a 5-month road trip. Hey, Danny, how you feel about road trips?
It would be lying if I said I was neutral about them.
Danny's neutral about everything, and if he's not neutral about it, he must really hate it. He doesn't love anything, but like everything's just, it's mutual. He doesn't like road trips. He doesn't really he hates driving, and
He
loves
hours, but
not like 6 hours a day.
6 hours a day for 2 weeks straight. That's a shit ton of
come on,
driving.
that's dramatic. It's not gonna be 6 hours a day for that long. It's just for like a week.
Okay, so I think he should just go with us. But at the same time, I'm all about find your passion, find your purpose. What do you want out of life? So he kind of gets tired. I'm like, well, what do you want to do next? You know, we've homeschooled/unschooled our kids for the last few years. I'm totally for college. If you know, like, I want to be a doctor and I need to go to college to be a doctor. Great. But I'm not for let's just go to college because it's the next step. So we're kind of weighing out, is college the next step? If not, Danny loves writing. He loves writing, but he,
Wait, you said I didn't love anything.
Oh, that's right. Do you love
What's your
writing?
My mom
language?
contradicts herself sometimes.
Sometimes.
So, do you love writing?
I love writing. I love it.
Oh, Daddy must be going crazy.
Yeah, so anyways, we're thinking of different alternatives for the 5 months because Victor stays back for most of it he's happy running his business and he doesn't like road trips either. So we're trying to find where Danny fits in this because he's kind of in between. He doesn't necessarily want to stay back with Victor most of the summer and stay in San Diego because that's not his vibe, and he doesn't necessarily want to be in the motorhome.
I just figured this is a time when I should be trying things because they're going to be traveling. I don't want to travel for 5 months. So, especially since I don't know what I want to do besides writing, this is a time in which I should try to be experimenting, I thought, and reaching out. And
and there's a lot of pressure with reaching out because it's like you have one summer. Like you're going to get... Last summer, he went and worked on a farm for a month, and he didn't love it, but it was a good learning experience. And so the reason he's saying that is because most of the time, like next year at least, we're going to be in San Diego for most of 8 months. So he's like, well, when he's sitting still, he loves being in the RV. He's like, well, I'm not going to go experiment then. I kind of like my lifestyle when we're in this situation, but at the same time, here's the catch-22. He kind of likes when we're here in Mission Bay and does his yoga and working out and has time to write, but doesn't love San Diego. I know with his personality, because we study so much personality types, that if he finds a great job in San Diego, he might very well get stuck here forever. And that's not, I want to keep his options open because he's not going to be someone loud like me. He's like, I don't like this. I'm going to go do something totally different, and just goes and does it. So it is a big decision. We're contemplating what are our options for this summer.
I've narrowed it down to 2.
Number 1.
What's number 1?
I could volunteer at a national park or state park for the summer and work there and lodge there.
Or 2.
2 is that I go to Montana, U.S., and I stay with my uncle for a few months on his
ranch,
on his lovely ranch, and help him do the upkeep for it, and maybe even work in town.
Okay, so the problem with the stay with uncle, that's a little bit more. He's gonna be alone. Like as much as you want to branch out at 19, you're on your own stuff. He's used to. We're a big family, and it's kind of we're kind of weird. We'll admit we're kind of weird. Like,
Kind
we're all-
of.
Okay, we're really weird because we're always around each other. So it's hard. It would be really hard for any one of us to go be by themselves, Victor included. Like, it's really hard for him. He loves his job, and I'm all about, like, find your purpose, do your fulfillment, but it changes his psyche. So I think Danny feels like, I don't know if, like, the reality of going and being by myself in Montana, even if my uncle's there, it's not the same. There's not this comfort level. There's not this community feeling. Like, you're around our family. There's only 7 of us, but if you know us, it kind of feels like a community when we're around. So that's the reason I think the Polson idea is a little hard for him. But then if he goes and does the national park thing, that's a huge jump in, like, taking a risk to go and be alone in a different way. Like, you might not be alone. You might meet somebody the first week and be like, oh, my new best friend, but you just don't know. There's a lot of unknowns, and it's hard to take that risk.
Yeah, so it's like they're both fine options, but like I still have to make a decision. I hate making decisions.
Red
I'm
pill or
so
blue
tired.
pill?
I'm so tired
Take them both.
of thinking about it. So please let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Should I go to a national park and adventure out all the way and get a job there and housing there to stay for the summer? Or do you think that Montana on a ranch is a better idea?